Hey everyone, Chad Trades here. In this video, I'm going to give you an easy to learn day trading strategy for trading SPY. So not only will you see the exact strategy I use, the cheat sheet that I look at before I enter every single trade, but I'm also going to be showing you a trade recap from the trade I took today. We actually caught the exact top on SPY and had a really nice trade following this strategy I'm going to be showing you in this video. Okay, so let's first go over what I was watching this morning on SPY, and then we'll go over my exact strategy and how I implemented this into the one trade I took today. So anyways, if you go inside our Discord community, by the way, if you want to join this, it's completely free and open to the public. That'll be the first link in the description below. As you can see, around 25 minutes before the market opened where I live, I said today's notes. We had our supply zones, our demand zones, the current price, the trend, and I had a couple plans today. Okay, so anyways, my first level of interest today is watching price action at the 41.68 resistance level. If it acts as resistance and shows weakness, I'd like to play short, targeting back into 41.30 zone. So anyways, as you can see, I posted my chart. This is what it looked like before we actually opened right here. We were kind of in the middle of the range between, our supply area and our demand area. So anyways, let me go ahead and pull up the chart and kind of show you what happened when we actually opened. As we can see, where volume started kicking in right here, this is where we actually opened. We opened strong and immediately found buyers and got towards, let me actually move myself, and got pretty close to this 41.67 resistance area like I shared in my pre-market plan. Now, the thing I want to cover today in this video is, what happens if, we're kind of trading in the middle of the range, but we don't get to that key level and you still want to take a trade for the day. Okay, so this is kind of what I look at. The cheat sheet, the system I follow is, I'm always asking myself, like the first question, is, are we closer to the supply or the demand area? And as you can see, at this current price, right, at 41.62, when price was starting to show weakness up here, right, we had a few sell-offs, bounce up, sell-off. Let me actually just go into the 1 minute chart so you can see this better, right? It was starting to show weakness up here. So obviously, to answer that first question, we were closer to the supply zone, okay? So this tells me that I'm only interested in playing short because we're closer to the supply zone. The next thing I'm looking for is it showing weakness? What are some confirmations I can look at to actually get short? Okay, and this is where, if we go inside back in the Discord, I do market updates, kind of share where I got in. As you can see at 8:10, right, I said showing some weakness up here, interested in playing short if we get back to 41.62 area for a double top. So let's go ahead and go into 8:10. This is Mountain Standard Time where I live. Anyways, 8:10 was right here. So as we can see, we're trending up and we started to sell off. And this is where, sometimes people will go and chase this trade. But instead of 8:10, instead of just chasing this trade, I was like, okay, I want to wait for it to pop back up to 41.62, and then I'll be interested in taking the market short. That way I can get a really good entry. So basically that happened. We got back to that 41.62 and we started to look like we're going to double top. And then basically at 8:30, 20 minutes later, I said my stop is just above the highs, only risking 2 points here. So anyways, let's go over to 8:32. As we can see, this is literally on this candle right here, right? My stop was at 165, so I was risking, again, 2 or 3 points at the most. So if this trade didn't work out, my loss would be super small. As you can see, literally a few minutes after that, we had very aggressive selling, and we caught a nice move down first into this 53 area. So as we can see, we said there's aggressive selling I've been waiting for. My first target is a flush below 41.57, which is basically 41.53. And then boom, trend, we hit that. My next target was 41.47, then 41.33 for the runners I did have on. So as we can see, we first hit that 53 zone, and then we had a later flush down into 47, and we got as low as 39. So that's the trade I took today. It was a very clean, easy to read trade for me. And the way I was able to read this trade, right, even though we weren't at our key level yet, was, again, following the system that I have. Are we closer to supply or demand? In this case, we were closer to supply, so I knew I was looking for shorts, right? Now I was looking for weakness. I was looking for confirmations. A few of those confirmations I had is we started trading sideways, right? No more buyers were stepping in. We had this one, big pullback, and then we had a pop back up, right? So another confirmation for me was we created this double top. As you can see, every time, we got above the highs, we had bigger volume come in. This is another confirmation for me to actually take the market short and ride this back down to our support area. So those are the three main things I have listed that I look for in my system. That's the cheat sheet I actually follow to take all my trades. So anyways, guys, again, I only took one trade today, so not much more to cover here. We'll see what the market does for the rest of the day. We could come back all the way to the zone. I would be interested in looking for shorts there, or we could finally come back and actually test this 67 area where we have some supply. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The best thing you can do is just to actually react to price and see what it's doing in real time. So anyways, guys, if you do want to join our Discord community, like I said, I post my exact trades and my pre-market plan every single day in here, along with my exact levels. If you do want to join it, like I said, it's completely free and open to the public. All you have to do is click on the first link in the description below, or just head over to this link right here. That being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video with another trade recap and lesson for you guys.